Inception.
And because we have scooters...
Cool. Now I need to do the outdoor. Finish the low light ISO part, but let's see. There she is.
Just having a good time drinking, not getting involved in wars, and then all of a sudden...
Let's see if she notices us. So, I could have shot this on the roof, but it's pretty cold out. For simplicity's sakes, I'm gonna go ahead and do the comparison here between the Sony and the Fuji, side by side. Right here, this is gonna be the low light ISO test. Just making it super simple right now. Shutter speed, I'll make it fair and put the Fuji to 50. Colors look way better on the Fuji, my God. I don't know, it's just so yellow tinted on the Sony. Maybe it looks a little more like what I'm seeing, but I just like the more cooler colors that I'm seeing here on the Fuji. F-stop on the Fuji is going to 3.6, it's not going to 3.5. Okay, so right now they're both at 5,000. Let's go ahead and bring them down. Fuji can go to 160, whereas the Sony, again, 200 it starts at, so now they're both at 200. 250, 320, 400, 500, 640, 800, 1000, 1250, 1600, 2000, 2500, 3200, 4000, 5000, 6400, 8,000, 10,000, 12,800. The Sony then goes to 1,600, and then 20,000, whereas the Fuji jumps all the way to 256,000, and now that's the Sony at 256,000. We'll do the same thing again, but bringing them down. 25,600, 12,800 on the Fuji, 10,000, 8,000, 6,400, 5,000, 4,000, 3,200, 2,500, 2,000, 1,600, 12,050, 1,250. God, I'm dumb. 1,000, numbers are hard, 800, 640, 500, 400, 320, 250, 200, 160. Oh, Sony won't do 160, never mind. Closest to what I see would be probably about 4,000. This is closest to what I can see. So how clean does that look? In the trees here, because of this light leak that's coming from the pole, there's a lot less detail in the trees, whereas on Fujifilm you can see those branches way better, and there's less of a hue, like a halo effect around the lights here and here. Again, I'd say the Fuji looks a lot cooler, but it's also got a lot more detail. The Sony, on the other hand, like, I am making out a lot more of like the graffiti at the top of that building there. Yeah, looks a lot cleaner on the Fuji. Light glares as well from that one. That one looks a lot less on the Fuji versus the Sony there. I always found the Sony to be have much more of a yellow tint than I liked. And it's great to see that the Fuji in its Eterna profile helps solve that pretty well. Same with here, you see how it's making that star effect up there? Look just how much more dramatic it is. It looks like the sun. And you're just starting to see all the individual, it looks like there's stars in the sky. On the Sony here, it just looks, even the light coming from the light poles is pretty messed up. Just look how much cleaner that is. Now again, that could be attributed a lot to the kit lenses and whatnot, but at the same time, just we kept it fair. We did kit lenses to kit lenses, and the Fuji is so much, it's literally like night and day of a comparison here between the two. And I mean, I really am happy with just seeing the quality difference between the two. Now, is the Fuji perfect? No. And another thing to consider, again, yes, it's the kit lens, but you're getting such great results, especially compared to the Sony here. I do think the Sony at first will come off as brighter, but this reminds me a lot of when I made the comparison with the Google Pixel to the Sony a6300 with the kit lens to the DJI Osmo Pocket. The main thing is the Google Pixel looked the brightest in a lot of scenes, but that wasn't fair to say because it came at the expense of quality. And this kind of halo effect here is just it's just reminding me a lot of what I was seeing on that Google Pixel. For me, that's the biggest difference. It looks significantly brighter on the Pixel, but it just looks like the light is leaking into everything. The sky is not that color. It's giving it this weird purple tint throughout, and you can see all those little specks. It looks like there's specks on my screen, but in reality it's the noise in the sky there. But I hope that was a good comparison for either those of you thinking of upgrading from the a6300 to the Fuji X-T30 like myself, in which case I thought that was a really good deal, and I'm very happy that I did it. Or those of you, again, looking for low light ISO comparisons to the a6400 to the Fuji X-T30, which again, this should be, well, I'm not going to say this is 100% going to be the same results of the a6400, being that this is the a6300. However, same sensor, so you could imagine it's going to have very similar performance, unless whatever processor they're putting in, the upgraded processor, is just significantly better than that a6300. Again, I got a lot more comparisons, reviews, and content, not just cinematics, for the X-T30, and I'll be trying to make more comparisons to the a6300 as well. So if you're not already, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I release new content. We've been doing really well lately with the growth on this channel, so I want to keep that trend going, and like I said, it's just motivating me to put out more content here on the camera. And until next time, guys, peace.